This Spinnaker dive watch and this Baltany military chronograph are perfect examples of the mistake that I make over and over again in watch collecting. And that is, if a watch turns up and the bracelet or strap doesn't seem very good, but the watch is great, I try the watch for a little bit and then I just sell it on. And I never give anything a chance with other straps or other bracelets to try different combinations. I'm terrible at doing it, and I know it's really an amateur mistake. So why do I keep doing it? Well, I don't really like NATO straps. I've mentioned that before. I know it's a bit of an unpopular opinion, and when it comes to leather, I've got a box full of straps like this. Cheap, nasty, I say leather in inverted commas. So I've been on the lookout for something that might change my opinion. A couple of months back, I got offered to try some sailcloth straps from Artem. First of all, I have no experience with sailcloth. Second of all, I'm a bracelet guy. So I'm pretty skeptical at the point of receiving the email, but I said I'll give it a go. And just a heads up, I got sent the straps for free by Artem. I don't need to send them back, but equally, I'm free to give you my honest opinion on these straps. So I will tell you exactly what I think. So let's see if the Spinnaker and the Baltany are still in my for sale pile, and if I'm on the road to redemption with my bad habit. What a turnaround for both of these watches. The Spinnaker has gone from the mismatched gold colour, jingly jangly bracelet into something that is elevated, and it's something that I actually want to wear. And as for the Baltany, this olive green combo with this military style chronograph with the black dial, for me is just absolutely perfect. One look at it and I feel ready to jump into my F4 Phantom and begin my mission. So what about sailcloth? Well, sailcloth in the watch world implies a design and a style, and you would hope water resistance and strength in the same way as a ship's sail, but it's not actually made of the same material. Ship's sails aren't particularly comfortable and soft because they're designed to catch the wind and be incredibly strong and rugged in all conditions, and as such they wouldn't be comfortable on the wrist. So what Artem have gone for here is an embossed synthetic material on the top and then a leather base for the underside, and that's all coated with a layer of natural rubber. What does this actually mean for me and you? Well, it's soft on the skin, it's comfortable over a long day, but it's a bit more tough and is not going to deteriorate at the same rate as a leather strap, for example. I said at the start of the video that I'm typically a bracelet guy, so one of the things that I appreciate with these straps is that you can get them with a deploying clasp, and that bridges the gap for me between the bracelet and the strap. These deployants are excellent quality, they're very well engineered, there's no excess play, the finishing is very nice, and the most important thing is the comfort with this deployant, and that's achieved by having one half of the strap over the top of the majority of the deployant mechanism. Some of the cheaper deployant clasps that I've handled in the past have a lot of metal contact with the skin, and that's where discomfort comes from. With these specific straps, I think there's one point to be aware of and one small improvement that I would make. So when they come out the box, they are a little bit stiff, and it does take a couple of days of continuous wear in order to loosen them up. One of the tricks that I found, and I use this also with other straps, not just sailcloth, but any strap that's a little bit stiff, is I make sure that I put it nice and tight onto one of the keepers inside my watch box, and it just helps it conform to the shape of my wrist when I'm not wearing it. Once these Artem straps have been worn in, they are super soft and they move very nicely around the shape of your wrist. But it's just that initial couple of days, you just need to be aware of that. It's going to be a little bit stiff. And then the second point, I think the gap between the holes on the straps could be shrunk just a tiny bit. I was able to get a comfortable fit on both of these watches, but I don't see any harm in putting the holes just a little bit closer together. So you've got a little bit more flexibility, as you would with micro adjustment on a bracelet. Nice points of note are the additional padding that you'll find, which will come into contact just around the boniest part of your wrist, and also the quick release. I really appreciate quick release on straps these days. Having handled many cheap straps in my life, the difference with these is chalk and cheese.
I get a feeling there's probably a whole world out there for me to explore, which I've been completely oblivious to with my blind love for bracelets. And I know deployant clasps aren't for everybody, so if your taste is different to mine, you can of course get these straps with a traditional buckle system.
Honestly, that Baltany with the olive Artem strap is such a killer combo, I think, for the money. I'll leave links to Artem down below and also to the Baltany. It wouldn't be fair of me to recommend the brand without doing a little bit more research, and I asked in the Canada Watch Club group that I'm in for any experience, especially long term, with Artem, and the feedback was positive. There was one guy who had an issue with an Artem strap upon delivery, and he was sent a replacement at no cost to him and no questions asked. So I think that proves, hopefully, that it's a good brand that you can trust and one that would stand by you as the customer. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts on any other interesting straps, material choices, or something that you swear by that I'm missing out on and maybe I should take a look at in my collection. Alternatively, if you've got any experience of Artem, please do let me know in the comments. Like I said, everything seems very good to me. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As mentioned before, I will be doing a giveaway, but the giveaway watch is inevitably stuck somewhere in the post, so when it comes, please watch out for that. But for now, if you don't want to miss that, please make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. YouTube's algorithm is absolutely mental. Sometimes I can spend hours and hours and hours and hours on a video like this Veya, and it just doesn't get picked up by the algorithm and nobody really sees it. And other times I spend not a lot of time on a video and it gets thousands of views. I don't understand. But anyway, if you want to subscribe, you can click here, or if you want to check out this awesome Veya, you can click here.